What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So we are gonna go ahead and get into it. Today we're looking at what you don't see coming. Just some clues, some confirmations, just to help keep you on your toes, keep you knowing what's up in your life and maybe where you're headed. Just little clues here and there from your guides. Go ahead and pick out your piles. By the way, you pick with your third eye, not your first and second eye. Take a deep breath. Whatever image that you're just drawn to. Some people decide to watch all the piles and just get little messages here and there from all of them. Some people will pick a dominant pile or a main pile, but still watch all the piles, and the piles that they don't pick end up being just kind of like just messages just here and there. But the pile that they do pick resonate closer to a more personal reading. You know, it's all about the intentions that you set going into the pick a card reading. Your intuition is sharp. You are doing just as much intuitive reasoning and work as I'm doing in these pick a cards on YouTube. I'm just doing the heavy lifting. I'm just doing the talking and the presenting, but we are both reading. Okay, remember that. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 5,000 subscribers, guys. We're so close. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed. It's a free way to show that you support and you know, all that good stuff. Like, but I'm not gonna bore you. I'll go ahead and just see what you're reading. Bye for now. Nah. What up, pal number one? Welcome to your reading. We're looking at what you don't see coming. What do you don't see coming? Messages straight to you that you need to hear. So just buckle in. We're going to start off with one of these oracle cards that I did not create to kind of get the vibe of what you're going through, your situation, just the energy check. And then we'll get into the oracle card that I did create, that full bloom card. But the sapphire card is what you pulled, and it says, are you feeling confused? Are you in search of wisdom and deeper spiritual insight? Well, engage in illuminating activities such as meditation, contemplation, and reflection to better understand the true nature of reality, and pray. Allow for spiritual truths to be revealed. On the back it says Archangel Michael. You have an affirmation and it says, I am blessed with deep understanding and I have a clear view of the truth. I am grateful that I have mental clarity. My spiritual life is full and I love to share my blessings with others, and I have great poise and grace. Okay. Love it. On this full bloom card, so I feel like this is my pile. We're going through like major changes in both, like, say, their sense of both your sense of values and self-worth. Like you're really stepping into yourself and knowing who you are and becoming confident in what you bring to the table, and really standing in your true self and not being ashamed. It's getting over this energy of feeling like you don't know things, or you like, no, it's like I know what I know and I know when I know it. It's like your experience and what your life and how and what you've done and accomplished up until now is important. And you're learning so much about yourself. I feel like it's like this mix of becoming more mindful spiritually, but also more mindful in your body and more mindful in your responsibilities. It's like a good mixture of like balancing this idea of practicality and spirituality. I think you've always had the practical part, right? Or practical part down. I feel like you like nice things. I feel like you have goals. You're not ashamed to say like I like, you know, money, or like I like having money, and you know, like material things feel good to me, like just having them, but it's like maybe not attached to them so much because you do crave a deeper spiritual understanding of things or experiences. It's like you know that just collecting a bunch of stuff isn't gonna make you happy. You like having a bunch of stuff, but you know it's not gonna make you happy. This makes a lot of sense if you have, like, say, a Taurus Scorpio paradigm. What I mean by paradigm is that all the signs in the zodiac have opposite signs. It's like if you look at the zodiac wheel. Look at me with visuals. If you look at the zodiac wheel, right? I'm gonna find Taurus. Where are you at, Taurus? If you look at the wheel, whatever sign is directly opposite of that on the wheel is the opposite sign. So it's Scorpio. So all the signs have something in common with the opposites. With the Scorpio Taurus energy, it's about value, possession, like possessions. Think of it like Taurus possess things. They like to possess experiences and things. The collectors of the zodiac. And Scorpio, they like to possess people. They like to possess power. So it's a different type of possession, but it's still on that same wavelength, you know? Taurus represents stability and finances and attaining those things through the self. And Scorpio represents the same thing, but in an inverted way. Scorpio represents other people's money. It doesn't represent accumulating wealth, but debt. You know, so you see how they kind of work on opposite spectrums. It's like saying you are mixing these two parts of yourself, this depth with this sense of stability. Scorpio Taurus is a very stable sign, and Scorpio is a very fluid sign. So it's like this sense of opposites is what's driving you right now. You're seeing two sides of the coin, and once you figure out what's going on behind the scenes, as well as you know what's going on, like, you know, in front, it's like you're gonna be very powerful. Your options are gonna be magnified. I feel like. I do also feel like with this full bloom card, it's like you're gonna have this maybe I'm gonna call it an epiphany, like a eureka moment. Something's gonna click for you. It's gonna click, and it's gonna make a lot of things that you're going through, like challenges or problems that you think you have. You're gonna find solutions to them because this one epiphany, this one eureka moment, or this one aha is gonna make you feel like, well, shit. Now I put that in perspective. It's like the problems I thought I had may not be big problems. You know, this may be workable. This may be doable, and I love that for you. Clarifying that as a tower, it's gonna come as a literal eureka moment. It's gonna hit you in the head, knock your crown off, like, pull your wig back, like, oh, like it's almost like a dang. How did I not know this type energy? You may be in the kitchen making a sandwich in your drawers and just wait a minute. You have a whole like moment of like everything's making sense. I have those all the time while I'm making sandwiches in the kitchen in my drawers. So believe me, it's possible. But this death card is definitely saying not to get too attached to anything, because things are changing real quick. The things that you may commit to, or the things that sound good, or like maybe on, like, you feel like is even in line with where you want to go, like say committing to this long-term, say super time consuming job or hobby or something. It's like something may make you change directions or change your mind on that because of something better, something that you really want. So it's like maybe hold off on maybe signing contracts, making huge commitments right now, because something bigger in your own life is changing, you know, especially if whatever it is, like say if you're asked to do something just to benefit someone else, just give your time as charity, especially if it's like family, whatever, like you need to focus on yourself right now. It's great to help people. It's great to be there for support and whatever, if you have it at the time, but it's like, we also have to know when to support ourselves, when to kind of like say, you know what, I would love to support you in any way that I can, but I don't know how much I can right now, you know. I will help you in any way that I possibly am able to, without hurting myself, or without going without. But that's what I got for you. I know this was this felt more subjective and more like, ooh, you know, I don't know. I feel like you're intuitive enough to put the pieces together though. I believe in you. If you want a more personal reading though, a more, you know, tight niche, you know, sharp, like hit you in the throat type, you know, clarity and insight type of reading, then go ahead and book one. My personal readings do hit pretty hard, but yeah, just think about that. No pressure. I'll be here. And remember, in the meantime, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, pal number 2? Welcome to your reading on what you don't see coming. What's next in your energy? What can you expect moving forward? Like I said, this may not be for everybody. Choose the pile that's for you and take what's yours and leave what's not. But we're going to start off with one of these oracle cards. So we get into the oracle card that I made. But it is the Celestial Quartz. We're just trying to get the vibe, right? And it says, are you ready to release blocks for yourself and Mother Earth? And do you realize that your own healing helps many people heal on a planetary level? Allow the celestial messengers to guide you to be a true Earth steward and caregiver of the planet. You are a messenger of light and well-being. Come on, my starseed soul sister, soul brother, soul being. It's giving that. On the back, you do have Archangel Sandalphon. There's an affirmation here, and it says, I allow angels to work through me to provide healing for myself and others in the planet. I'm a conduit for the divine, and the planetary grids of light are activated at every sacred step I take. Angels light my path. Oh, brilliant. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful energy. It's giving Age of Aquarius. It's giving intergalactic starseedish, I don't know, whatever, like buzzwords, new age keyword, I don't know. It's giving all of that. I don't know, but it's giving that. And if I look at that card that I made, that this is Welcome Home. Which, side note, when I made, like, Welcome Home is actually an ARG, which is an alternate reality game. If you're into those, if you're not, if it sounds like I'm speaking French right now, just bear with me for like 30 seconds. But if you like ARGs or those type of things, like Lost Media, it's a really cool, like almost Sesame Street themed horror ARG that I've been following for like a couple of years, and I really enjoy it. Look into, just type in Welcome Home ARG and explore the website and see what's wrong with it. Like, see what's wrong. We don't even know, but just look it up. Just look it up. If you already know about Wally Darling, just let me know in the comments. It's cute. But no, but in this context, Welcome Home is an oracle card that I've made. It's reflecting more so like it can mean your actual house or household, especially if some of y'all are about to move or worried about like your home situation or something like that. Something maybe drastically could be changing in your home situation. But on another level, it can be more metaphorical, which is like maybe finding the home in yourself, feeling at home in your own skin, feeling authentically you and safe to be you. And it can also reference your past or where you come from, like your hometown, your old friends, that kind of thing. I am seeing the Four of Cups in reverse. So I feel like maybe you, okay, with the Seven of Wands and the Lovers. All right. It's giving me, although you give me a vibe of like someone who doesn't necessarily like to put down roots or like to stay in one place too long. You like the idea of it. You like the idea of having some kind of something that's yours, or something that you can call like home, or something that you've had for a long time, and something that's consistent and always there for you, and that kind of thing. But it's like you never quite stay long enough for whatever reason in order to like get that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you're always seeking and never sitting for too long. And that doesn't maybe part of your nature. And that's nothing wrong with that. That's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people, especially if you're born like on the 5th or life path number 5, born on the 14th, that kind of energy is like it's somebody, we call them movers and shakers of the world. People who don't necessarily supposed to stay in a traditional situation or stay in the same place for too long, because you're meant to experience different types of lifestyles and different types of people and things that go against the grain, and that's how you learn. That is how you learn. But this Four of Cups that I'm seeing with the Seven of Wands and the Lovers is like it's like you crave like this energy of like wanting to have something long lasting and commit to something that will always be there for you, whether it's a relationship or like a actual home, whatever it is. But it's like at the same time you get that itch where it's like I want to do something else. And sometimes that impulse can be so, it can be so loud or so like just in the back of your head that it's like you can't do anything but leave. You know what I'm saying? Your energy comes up as a Knight of Swords, which is like things are fast moving for you right now. The energy around you is pretty fast moving, and it can feel a little bit chaotic, and it can almost feel a little bit unproductive. But it's not. It's not for no reason. You may feel like maybe some of the situations that you're in right now are a little all over the place, or a little bit like, say, going against what you really want to do for yourself, or what you see for yourself, and what you don't see or what you don't quite understand is that whatever this tension is, or whatever this frustrating energy is getting you to the place where you're supposed to be. It's getting you to realize whatever you need to, whatever the puzzle pieces that you need to piece together in order to figure out what it is that you want to not feel the way you feel, or get you to that next level. It's important. Sometimes we have to feel uncomfortable in order to make that change, you know? It reminds us that we're alive. But you will find some peace of mind or some clarity if you let yourself get there. Don't overthink it. Don't try so hard to intellectualize whatever it is that you're going through, and just kind of like be more in flow. Because even though you're moving, you're not going to be able to see everything that's in front. It's almost like you're speeding past like everybody and everything, like just moving twice as fast as everybody else, because you have to. I don't think this is a choice. I think they're just things in your life that just got you going. But remember, you're elevating yourself. This King of Swords to me is like a promotion. You're going from the Knight of Swords to the King. You see how fast that knight is flying. He's moving. He's busy. He's doing the work. He's earning his stripes, whatever. And that King, he's earned his place to sit there and rule, right? He earned his place at the top. And with all the experience that you're getting and gaining, like ripping around and running or whatever it is, or like trying to find this sense of like home within yourself, or literal home, it's like you will eventually, in hindsight, remember this moment and be like, dang, I'm glad I went through everything I went through. Because if anything was different, if anything was slightly altered, I don't know if I would have the things that I have now, or I don't know if I would be where I am now, or be who I am now. So enjoy the journey. You'll have your chance to sit in peace in your own house, or in your own sense of just self. And that King of Swords energy is also like this ability to be able to see things from a bird's eye perspective. You're going to be able to connect all the dots by being able to see how things have shifted so much from where you come from to where you are to where you're going. And it's a wonderful energy. It's a beautiful energy. And so, and the thing about that is, I feel like with the King of Swords as well, you're meant to share this information with others. You go through so much, or you go through so many trials or frustrations or challenges, because one, you are more than mentally capable of of handling them. You are a problem solver. You're a thinker. You're a genius. Like there ain't no problem that we can throw at you that you ain't gonna be able to figure it out eventually. You know. So just trust that, and you go through all that so you can share that with others. So maybe the people who aren't as mentally strong as you can be guided through that, or not have to go through it at all. You know, you are paying your dues for all of us. So know that, believe that, and also like the video, book a reading, send a tip, and remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What the hell was that? What up, pal number 3? Welcome to your reading on what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming. Messages that you need to hear. Probably some signs that have been trying to make it to you. And this is going to be a confirmation for a lot of y'all. But pile number 3, if y'all ever needed a sign, ever needed just a sign to just go ahead and take a risk and do something to make you a little bit more money, start that side hustle, start that YouTube channel, that business, write that book, make that course, I don't know, start Ubering, start DoorDash or something, whatever it is. It's like, if you ever needed a sign to go ahead and let yourself be financially free, do it. Because as you see, the special message for you with the Oracle card that I made is the extra cheese card, which is about just that. It's about making extra money, more income, figuring out ways to maybe even find a passive income or something, just to have more freedom to do more things. Like I said, money doesn't buy happiness, but it does afford you the time to figure out what will make you happy. It opens up the door for you to really have more options of things that could make you happy with the more money that you have. Not that money itself could make you happy, but to get us started, I did pull one of these Oracle cards for you, just to kind of see what the energy is, a message in that area. We have the Black Onyx, and it says, are you trying to reach a goal and keep getting pulled off course? Maintain your focus. Identify and release distractions that keep you from moving forward. Visualize the future. Know that you can easily work through any issues that may arise, and success is yours. So go on and get it. On the back it says, Archangel Michael, I am always safe and protected. My business is a great success and endures all economic cycles with ease. It is easy for me to remove obstacles from my path, and I am able to handle challenges. So if you are more nervous about starting this new thing, or putting yourself out there, just know that it's like that for everybody. Just about everybody feels the same. But like, even if you know you got something in the bag, it could be just getting a new job, or like applying for a job, or going for that promotion or something. It's like, even if it's something that you are pretty confident in, you still feel nervous, you still feel a little bit apprehensive, because this is life-changing. And as human beings, we are creatures of habits, and we don't always care too much for change, even when we are the ones facilitating it. So it's like, just know the nerves you feel, the apprehension, the hesitation, the anxiety, at a certain level, that's all normal. As long as you're not feeling like a vibe of don't do it, because of like just that gut feeling of like this could ruin you, because it's not a good idea, too good to be true, or whatever. Like, that's a different feeling. We can normally suss out the difference between fear of, like, say, fear coming from a place of not wanting to fail, or fear of change, or those inner things that we have to work on, versus apprehension because something doesn't sound right, or some don't feel right, or some just, like if you're risking a little too much, putting things on the line where you don't have. It's like, that's difference. We know when we messing up. You may have been born in 1990. I don't know. That's just for somebody real specific and real random. You may be born in 1990, or in the 90s in general. Yeah, with this Nine of Pentacles, you have so much potential to be so comfortable and enjoy the fruits of your labor. If you have already started your journey with your finances, even if it's just like maybe like come up with a plan as to like what you're trying to do, it's gonna pay off. You're gonna see some results. The Six of Pentacles comes up, or the Six of Coins. This is getting what you put into something. And with the Nine of Pentacles, it's a beautiful energy of like you feeling proud of yourself, like I did it, and all the hard work, all the tending to my garden, my metaphorical garden, all the watering, the hoeing, the plowing. All those terms kind of sound like porno time. Anyway, plowing, hoeing. I don't know. My mind went somewhere else, but what was I talking about? Oh yeah. I feel like you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, and all that time and effort spent basically producing whatever it is that you're working on, it's like you'll have something to show for it, you know? It's something tangible to show for it, not just like self-esteem or like a job well done in the sense of like I finished something. No, you have money. You have something that you can, you know, feel like you can use to get more resources or have more resources. What felt that takes the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, especially if you're coming from a place of like feeling like you had to rely on other people, especially like say in a relationship and especially if that relationship ended. Say like those partnerships that we enter in with people, those are important. But I feel like part of your journey at this point is to figure out how to self-sustain. How can I not need anybody else? So I can maybe enter relationships from a place of wanting to share and not necessarily out of a place of need. Not to say everyone in this pile jumps into relationships because they need something. I'm not calling out hobosexuals, not hobosexuals. No, but you know, it's just a different vibe whenever like we even if it's unintentionally, like you don't have to be out here gold digging or taking advantage of people like intentionally in order to be in a relationship where it's like it's based on needs. Like say you can meet somebody even if you like are going through like a hard time or you ain't got your stuff together and you both hit it off and you know and you decide to further deepen a relationship with each other and it's like they have a place to stay or like they have whatever like something that you need. Is like it doesn't mean that you're using them or you're being used or whatever, but it's like the vibe is just different when you already got your own stuff or like you just already set up and taken care of completely, all your needs are met, and then you find somebody in a relationship. The vibe is just different. And so I feel like that's where you're at, especially if you're single. It's like focus on your development, your growth. Even if you are kind of focused on love, you want love. It's like put that shit on a shelf. I'm gonna say it to you. Put it on a shelf and focus on you, because that's gonna attract a lot of people. It's sexy when people when you know somebody that don't need you and they around you because they just want to be. It's sexy. But either way, the Fool comes up saying like, you're gonna notice a whole lot of opportunities for you and you don't even see them coming. Something specific is gonna happen that's gonna open a lot of doors for you. People are gonna wanna either interact with you or collaborate with you, get some wisdom from you. You have something to offer. Even if you feel like you don't have much experience or you're no one to be a leader in what you do, you're mistaken, my friend, because also that's just a vibe. It's like we never feel like we know enough, and true people who really know a lot or people who are wise, like this Hermit card, they never really believe that they know enough to teach somebody or know enough to really feel like they are a guru or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most real honest to God teachers or people who are meant to be profound in the world, they don't normally like see themselves as great or whatever. It's a feeling more so like I just really enjoy learning and teaching what I've learned or sharing what I've learned as I learn, and that's the energy of it. No one's expecting you to have all the answers or be perfect in anything, but you are an authority in something, so own that, speak that, claim that, do that. And while you at it, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, book you a personal reading. I don't know. Say hey in the comments with some little purple hearts. I love a little purple heart to say hey. But remember this, guys. I love you. I mean it. And remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.